And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Oh, our last live day of the week. It's been a week. It's been a week, all right.
I've had a great week. I've had a great week. You've had a week.
I've had a week.
Let me fix my microphone in the studio, the New York studio. Oh, I called Ali Sadiq.
You did?
Mm-hmm. I felt terrible.
What do you say?
He said, "Who's this?"
When you were done, you said everything, and he was like, "Who is this?"
No, he was, dude, no, he was so nice. He's such a great guy. I was like, look, man, you know, I kind of cleared it up at the end there, and then I stuck a video on with a guy sticking stuff in his butt. And then you were like, I got to go. And he was like, nah, man, I had a hard out. And it took everything in my body not to go hard out.
Nice, yeah. Why would he set you up like that if he didn't want you to take that bait?
Oof, I really wanted to go hard.
More like a hard in, am I right?
Right there.
Am I right? But am I right?
Sweet guy.
It's the Bonfire, Faction Talk Series XM 103. Big J. Okerson, the great Robert Kelly.
Oh, I love when you say that. It makes me
Joining
feel
us.
good.
He's the great Robert Kelly.
I love when you say it. It makes me feel good. I have shitty self-esteem.
That's how I say it whenever I promote the Bonfire.
Great Robert Kelly.
Myself and the great Robert Kelly.
Yeah, I was. We have Andy Fiore here. The awesome.
Awesome Andy Fiore.
Awesome. I like that. Do you like
I
that?
I try to say the hilarious for our friends.
Hilarious. I would say that.
That seems like a good one. And today is no exception, by the way. We have one of our good buddies sitting in. He was in the building. Why not come hang out with the Bonfire?
Why not?
Everybody, it's America's amigo. Don't Let Me Down is special. Streaming right now on YouTube. Edie's Poncho Mike Finoia.
We got a new handshake. You want to see it?
It's good.
It's getting there.
Good.
We're working on it.
What's that called?
It's called
Was that called White Flight?
It's called you got a mosquito on your wrist.
What's up, Mikey?
Hi, Bubba. How are you?
You came on a strange... Jacob, I have to assume you went home yesterday, turned the temperature up to 105 degrees and Shadowbox called me fat for 3 hours.
something like that.
Check his wrists. I bet he cut himself.
He's cutting, let the pain go away.
He's just sitting there cutting himself in his underwear, sweaty underwear.
Fat son of a bitch. I fucking need to listen to that shit anymore.
Yeah, he had to wrap pillows around a pole.
Jacob didn't call to apologize, so I assume he thinks he's right. Unless, Jacob, there's something you'd like to say now?
That you should apologize to me.
Wait, what is that?
That you should apologize to me.
Oh, what did you say?
Are we waiting? Jason, I want to apologize for my insubordinate behavior regarding the temperature in the studio on last night's live program.
Okay.
The Bonfire starts at the top with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly, and what you say goes. If I must suffer a little chill to be a part of the Bonfire, then I will happily show up every day and without complaint. Please accept my sincerest apologies, and I hope to move past this ugliness soon. Yours, Jacob,
okay.
Executive Producer, Bonfire, 2015 to 2024.
That's genuinely how you feel, Jacob.
Wow.
You know what, Jacob?
I accept your apology.
That is a manly. You are a man, Jacob. I take it all back. That was a manly thing to do.
Yeah.
That was.
It takes a real man to apologize.
That was big.
That's why Lou missed his lunch with Dan
Why?
to make this.
Oh, you went to lunch with Dan today?
Oh, it's lunch with Dan Day?
Oh, I bet they went to work on me.
It
Oh,
was divine.
I bet Jacob went to work on me.
my God. Lunch with Dan Day. We got to reset
It's
everything.
not all about you, Jay.
Oh, I promise it came up.
You came up.
Oh, yeah.
It's not all about you.
Mostly,
It's just
probably.
more about life.
And Dan, you should see him needs a producer on his couch. Yeah, it's a weird threat.
I like
So how
this
much you
shit.
love Dan?
Why don't you go hang on a bookshelf while you're doing the show?
Go fucking, yeah, you can go wrangle Myrtle while he talks to fucking Colin Quinn on his couch.
Wrangle Myrtle.
Have fun with that. Should we talk about, if we talk about it, if Jacob feels that I was wrong, it's just going to go nowhere. So we just move on.
Can I be an honest appraiser if you guys talk about it?
Are you going to be honest?
I'm gonna be I'm gonna be honest.
You going to be honest with what you said to me?
I'm gonna be honest with what I said with both of you.
Uh-huh.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
Jacob,
Did you say the same thing to both of us?
No. Look, I love both of you a lot.
Of course.
I love one of you more.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I'm just gonna, you guys should talk it out. Talk it out, Jacob.
He wants to talk on the air in front of guests. I don't like that.
But Andy, I mean not Andy. What's your name
Second
again?
time, dude.
Well,
Way
get
to cover
different
the
interest.
first
No,
one.
Get different
yesterday.
interest than Andy.
I meant yesterday. I meant yesterday.
I meant yesterday. Yeah, Andy
I mean, I'll
was,
pretend to be Andy if you want.
No. Yesterday I get it, but we're all friends.
Oh, I love Jay.
Mike is
I thought he was out of line.
Mike is one of the boys. One of the boys.
I would kill for Jay, but I love you too.
But you wouldn't kill for me.
No.
Would you kill for me?
Yeah.
Well, you know
It
what?
sounded a little hesitant.
I would definitely kill for Jay, no question. You, I'd be like, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
what
You
the
try to talk.
fuck,
Maybe you
man?
try to talk about it a little bit longer. You go, are you sure you want this guy killed? And if you go, yeah, I'm so sure. You go, okay, then here we are.
Right.
Okay.
If you were like, listen, I need this done.
All right, ready?
Yes.
I need my wife murdered.
Yeah.
I want her dead.
I would use this. I would use the hide a body thing or move a body, but you're supposed to say that. I wouldn't say that about DJ Lou because I'm worried he might call me on that one day. Bro, I need you more now than ever. You still got that big car?
You just get a text from him with coordinates.
You still got that big old car?
I got DJ Lou's back. When shit went down, I'm fucking right there.
You're like,
Oh,
Lou,
absolutely.
you smoking again? He's like, that's the least of my troubles.
Oh yeah, no. Bobby was ready to kill for DJ Lou.
I'm ready to kill for
You and the
everybody.
I would kill for you, dude.
I'm ready to kill for everybody on this show.
I would totally kill for you. 100%.
Nice.
I don't know about your wife though, but you got to promise me you don't call me Andy Fiore again.
I would never.
Because
do
that's
that.
not.
No, because Andy was on yesterday.
I would have
I was talking
died.
about the guest that was on. Why he was talking about,
Yesterday.
and I'm old and I can't think. Oh,
Okay.
and let me put this in there. I'm dumb.
Okay.
Let me throw this in there too. I'm dyslexic. I have ADD,
Dyslexic?
and I have all kinds of shit.
Dyslexic.
Let me put this in there. I've been up since fucking yesterday.
Okay.
Let me throw this in there. I got a small penis.
Why
Let me
would-
throw this
why'd
in
you not
there.
sleep last night?
I'm gay. I'm what?
Why didn't you sleep last night?
Because yesterday's, Tuesday's my big day, and then last night we had we did YKWd, but of course Keith was on. 8:30 spot. He shows up at 9:20. Shows up. He's like, "Yeah, I got a spot downstairs. Not one spot, two spots."
Before he can join.
Before he can, at 8:30 he walks in.
Did he come up those steps to tell you that?
No, I
Oh,
I was waiting for him downstairs.
Thank Christ.
I was waiting for him downstairs, and he's like, "I gotta do a spot."
So he's 40 minutes late.
No, he was on time, but had to do a spot, but he told me one spot. He really had two. He had the Village Underground too.
Oh
So he
my
had
God, that's 7 hours of walking.
There's a lot of walking in a small block.
a lot of walking. So I had Aaron Berg upstairs, and that was fine. We were shooting the shit. And then, of course, Joey Joey D, surprised, just came up, had 2 bottles of liquor in his hand. He was all whipped up, which is a big surprise. Came up with a little
But
thing.
who's going to booze with him in that scenario?
He boozes by himself.
He just gets tossed 2 bottles of whiskey.
He had a little bottle, and then Liz was like, "You're a pussy." He had a little bottle of Maker's Mark, and she's you're a pussy, and she gave him a whole pint of Maker's Mark.
And he drank it all.
No, he didn't drink it all. He drank. I think he drank a couple drinks. We had a great time. He came in. It was great to see. I started the fucking podcast with that kid, so it was great to see Joey. He came up, and then Keith came up at 9:40 or 9:30, whatever the fuck it was, and he brought Reggie. And the more people you add to a podcast, the longer it's going, and how he talks too, how slow that was.
Yeah.
And then by the time we were done, it was 12 o'clock.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, you called me pretty late.
I called you late. Got in the car, driving home. Didn't even eat. Went right to bed. And then I had to wake up and do the regs this morning at 9:30 in the morning.
She slept. You just had to wake up early.
I slept a little bit because Dawn was in the bunk bed, so I fucking slept. I don't sleep. When she's in the bed, I sleep nice.
Was the regs worth it? Really?
Was the regs worth? I don't know, dude. I just do what I'm told.
You don't sleep good when she's not in the bed.
Lewis tells me what to do, and I just do it. That's where I'm at this point.
Yeah.
I don't want to fight
Wait,
anybody.
so if you get home and Dawn's asleep,
Yeah.
you can dive right in that bed with her asleep and conk right out?
I need
can't.
somebody next to me.
Really?
I love.
Do you sleep 8 on the road?
I sleep sideways.
I sleep like an angel on the road.
I don't. I sleep sideways. I wake up all the time. I love sleeping with my wife.
The road is my hands down best sleep.
The road
Without a
is
doubt.
awful.
My legs can go wherever they want to go.
Yeah.
No, I like being next to my wife. She's curled up. I give her a little hold when I get in the bed. I give her a kiss, and then I roll over to my side. The dog's in between us. They had, the dog that doesn't shed.
Yeah.
And that Kikiko blanket, though, I tell you what, it's changed the game.
Yeah.
That Kikiko is like being hugged by fucking strippers.
It really is.
It really is.
You don't need a wife.
I mean, it's helped. It's
That
helped.
thing, man, if that thing could cook,
Oh God!
if that thing could fry up a chicken cutlet,
If that thing could peg me,
You probably could. Just got to spin up a corner.
I get a corner and tie in a few knots and stick it in my butt.
it.
yeah,
Hey.
it's that easy.
So yeah,
I make a
I've been
pillow.
up all night.
I make a pillow person to cuddle with when I'm on the road a lot.
Sometimes I do. I throw a pillow between the knees.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Little
that's what I
hugging-
do.
little hugging pillow.
That's the other thing too at hotels. I make like just a fort of pillows all over. And I just get different, and they're preset for different. This.
Yeah.
I could some my laying back, side, tummy time.
just-
it's just like an already made like 6 pillows, little fucking gauntlet of things
Yeah,
I
little
can choose.
Tetris, comfortable
Yeah.
Tetris pieces.
You could have 3 girls, 1 girl, 4 girls, one big guy.
These would be some fluffy chicks.
I like when hotel beds have that dumb pillow that doesn't matter. Don't want to
longy.
get thrown on the ground, but it's that
Sure.
longy.
I
You just
don't touch it.
log roll.
You can't touch that dumb pillow.
I throw it right between my legs.
You can't. That's the jizz pillow. You can't touch
That's
that.
the-
They don't
that's
wash
the
it.
AIDS blanket.
It's the only one they don't wash.
Okay.
They don't wash it. People are drooling on that.
Yeah.
People. Yeah.
Well, I'm just putting it by my dick and balls.
Yeah, you're the problem. You're right. You're the problem. You know what? I just realized the between the knees pillow. That's a game changer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I didn't do that my whole life. The between the knees feels good for some reason.
Yeah. I think you're supposed to do that. I think it's like actual back support or something.
Is it you a side sleeper or you a back or tummy?
Yeah, tummy inside.
Tummy inside.
Never back, really.
I'm a side.
Fall asleep on the back,
Yeah.
but flip over when I'm going. I have fallen asleep on the back, but I tend to, if I'm going to sleep, if I'm making an effort, like I'm going to bed now, I'm closing my eyes, it'll be on my stomach.
You're so adorable. You really are.
Yeah, but you have the bed that props. You got the nice adjustable.
That's on your back though only.
Right. Yeah, of course.
Just for watching TV.
Is it bad that when we stayed together, I wanted to like sneak in at night and just see you guys, see what you do?
You would have been bored. Out of your fucking mind.
I just wanted to sneak in and be like, what do they do?
You walk in and Christine's
first
just
two
hanging
nights-
from the ceiling.
The first 2 nights, Christine's knees were in my rib cage. I asked her to flip over so I can cuddle her. She said, no, I am comfortable.
What? No way.
And then she left the light on and left the closet door open, locking everybody out of the house for 3 nights straight.
You didn't say no, you're comfortable. You didn't do that, did you?
I swear to God, you did.
Yeah, I didn't know he wanted to cuddle. I was comfortable. He said, flip over. I said, I'm comfortable.
Well, look, when your man says flip over, you flip over,
She
Christine.
goes, I'm comfortable. Back off.
Back off.
You could park a fucking pickup truck in between Lisa and I the way we sleep.
Really? Well, we could do that. I do the first like 10 minutes, maybe under, together, and then there's this is uncomfortable touching, and then we do the roll, or I do the roll away from her, and
Yeah,
she's
you
happy.
do the give me my dead arm back.
Yeah, you
that's
can't.
underneath her
Yeah,
head.
exactly. There's that 8 minutes of I love you so much, and then there's 7 hours of I want nothing to do with you.
Get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, I love that.
When we were in Aruba, they fucked up and gave us 2 beds.
Yeah.
Best week of sleep I think I've had.
You guys stayed in separate beds, you didn't push them together?
No.
Nice.
Kept them apart.
Fucking
I used to think Dick Van Dyke was weird, but maybe that is.
Nah,
a thing.
dude, I think it's great. I don't understand the point of sleeping with people. Like, I like fucking, and I like, then we go to our
Yeah.
respective chambers.
You do
and
love fucking.
I
don't
do
you?
love fucking.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
you
what-
stays fucking.
Yeah,
I'm
you're-
always fucking. I'm
you're-
fucking right now.
You're fucking, man. That's
One
what I
thing
heard
about
about
you, dude, you stays fucking.
You
Yeah,
stays
that was my likes
fucking.
and dislikes in the high school yearbook. Likes
Yeah.
fucking, football, Seinfeld. No, but I don't like
Finoia
cuddling.
fucks.
I don't like cuddling. It's okay.
I love.
I don't
a
mind
cuddle.
cuddling. I don't mind cuddling, like, at least even to fall asleep, but it's not going to stay like that all night. There's no way.
I think young girls love to cuddle more than young guys, and then it flips at some point. Yes, I use the word flip.
You
Not
said
a word.
flip.
I like it.
It's my word.
It's your word.
Flip it, and then when you get older, I think guys like to cuddle a little more, and women don't want anything to do with you. Am I right, Christine? As a older woman.
I love cuddling. I didn't know that. I was just, asleep already and comfortable.
Well, you lost your opportunity.
I got the kicking legs now. I kick.
Like a 2-year-old.
I like that.
I got the Jimmy legs.
What?
I move around a lot. When
I wish I
sleep.
had that dude just fucking frog kicks.
I do. I really do.
I really could. Last night, at one point, I woke up and I was literally a sliver. We have California King bed. I was a sliver on the corner. Dog, big space, Christine. That's what the bed was last night at one point. And I just got up.
You got up, just said fucking got up.
Yeah.
And went in the other room. And watched TV.
No, went to the bathroom, smoked a cigarette, just got my day going.
Did you look at
How
yourself?
early?
Not too early.
Did you look at yourself in the mirror and lick your lips and go, yeah?
Like 9, 10 maybe? 9:30,
Oh, that's
10?
not-
Yeah.
That's the morning.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about, you drug addict? That's like,
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's how I woke up, I'm saying.
right? Yeah.
It's 22 p.m.
Yeah, but I was feeling pretty lousy all day, so I was pretty exhausted. I didn't sleep the night before at all.
I like when in the morning Max will come in the morning and jump into bed with me, and I'll fucking give him a big hug, and we'll lie there together. I like that, because that's gonna go away. I love hugging my kid. Is that bad?
I mean, saying it like that is.
Yeah, I love hugging my kid.
I mean, I do love hugging my kid.
I like to hug up on him.
I like hugging up on
I'm
him.
gonna get out of here and hug up on my kid.
That's the one thing that I don't like about not being a dad. is
What?
I don't get to hug up on a kid.
No, you do. Come
if
over.
you do, it's gonna cause problems.
That's weird if I just start hugging.
Fuck that. You
random
come
dudes.
over, man.
Hug up on Max.
You'll kill somebody for me, dude. You hug my kid. Come over tomorrow at 6.
I'll kill your wife and
Maximus.
hug your son.
Nah, you don't have to kill her yet, but
Meet the man who would kill for your father.
Yeah.
Hug him.
Hug him.
Dude, we look exactly the same. He's not gonna know.
know.
We should do that one night. We should switch.
Yeah,
I should-
fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ,
Yeah, let's
man.
do it. Cuddle with Lisa.
Yeah,
See if you
you'll
recognize
cuddle
her.
with Max.
Yeah. I just come home. Lisa's got 5 Zins in.
She's smoking cigars.
Ripping zinzers.
Ripping bats.
Zinza.
Like listening to fucking Aerosmith.
Kelly Zinza.
You love that Zin.
I do, but I'm getting it's not working as much anymore. I think I'm going to quit.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to. Yeah, I like the fact that it was keeping me away from smoking 4 cigars a day.
Yeah.
Because I have 700 cigars. Everywhere I go, people give me cigars, which I love, and I got really good ones too. It's not like I can just throw them out or not use them. I have a box of cigars from.
you can't even give these things away to Kid Rock.
I know those. I have they have the Rogan cigar, which you can't get. You
Yeah.
can't buy it. I have a box of those in my house, and they're just amazing. And then he actually sent.
What's in there? You FBI truths?
No,
what's it?
It's actually cigars.
Tobacco and FBI truths.
Cigars, who shot JFK, and testosterone.
Smoke comes off in equations.
He's so famous.
He goes, these are North Carolina tobacco, ivermectin,
And Tony Hinchcliffe's cock ring.
and the original COVID virus.
But he actually sent me a box. There was only 4 made called the Mothership.
Yeah.
And I have one of those boxes, which is, I love that. I have really high-end, unique boxes of cigars, but I was smoking too much. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to little baby cigars, maybe.
Yeah, just smoke more.
Yeah.
Get that zin out of your mouth.
When I
You're
smoke,
a cowboy idiot. You don't even get to spit. You just go, third base coaching. Third base coaching for Little League team.
I just don't want to go back to food.
Use sunflower
You
seeds.
can't.
Huh?
You can't, though.
No, dude, no. Your stomach, my stomach now, every year that goes by, your stomach goes back to normal. So now when I don't eat a lot, I don't eat a lot. I've just programmed myself to I know when I was fat, I just didn't know when I was full. I was full a lot. I just ate past it.
Of course.
So then this thing made it so
Because
that
you give a shit, dude.
Now-
you want it more than the next guy.
well, now I now I know when I'm full. I feel I'm full. I'm done. I could definitely eat more, but I push my plate away. That's what it is now. I could get fat again. I know a guy who actually got the same surgery and became fat again, which is just ridiculous.
Dude, that guy who used to work at the cellar years ago looked exactly like me. So weird. And I knew one day it would happen because he was a big guy.
I know who you're talking about.
I mean, our faces looked so similar. It was so
Really?
weird. Same haircut, like everything. Well, I guess maybe at one point I definitely we had the same haircut even. And one day, fat guy cursed, dude, just wore the same big and tall store T-shirt. It was like a Guinness brown Guinness shirt, and you just know you're like,
Shit.
like it was one of the graphic tees
Yeah.
that fat people could wear. And we both wore it one day, but then that guy went on Biggest Loser and got flat out in shape.
Shredded. You got big.
Gained it all back.
Gained
Gained it all back.
Gained 100% of it back. He was going around doing like speaking and stuff engaged when I saw him. He always comes to see me out in the Stress Factory. He lives out in Jersey. Great dude, Mark. is his
Good
name.
guy. Yeah, I remember him. Good guy.
Great dude, man. But like, it was so funny to watch. Like, I saw him one time, like in shape, and I was like, "No, this is fucking crazy." And then I saw him again, and it was starting to come back. I'm like, "Oh, he started looking more like me again." And then I think next time I saw him, he was like all back.
He had that Guinness shirt on again.
But I think he got a hot chick while he was thin, and she stayed.
Oh,
I think.
I did that.
I think he did that. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a guy walk up to me today, and this is the sucky part about like having so many stages of my fat, having 6 fats. That he came up. Last time he saw me, I was skinny Bob, right? He didn't see me get fat again. So I think the last time he saw me was like 2008, and he came up. He was like, "Dude, you're looking good, man. Good, it's good. Put a little weight back on, huh?" And I went, I lost a middle-aged woman. I did not. So he hadn't seen me
He's
since.
like, "Oh, I remember you better."
You're like, no, I put on a lot, lost more, and now I'm. That's
Very
him,
hilarious.
Jay?
That's him,
Oh,
yeah.
look at that.
He lost a lot of weight. He came
Don't we
in-
look a crazy amount alike though?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like you. It looks like your older
He worked
brother.
at what is that?
Seller. He was like
at McDougal?
he was a server, I think, at one point, and then became a manager.
Holy shit!
Didn't he come back? It was a chef. I think he was a chef. He came back. Look at him. He looks great.
It was I mean, a different person. It was- and then I think it went right back.
I knew
I think if you go to his socials, you'll probably see.
a girl who got the surgery and she just kept eating shit food, like awful hot dogs, fucking popcorn, all this nachos, and she just got like fat in weird ways.
Well, Ralphie May, I think, blasted through 2 weight loss surgeries.
He had the ring. The what's it called? Come on.
I know this.
The lap band. Thank you, Jacob. Glad to have you back, baby. I love you. The lap band. He ate through 2 of them. You can eat through those.
Jeez.
Yeah.
One day it just gives and pops.
Well, it's a ring that goes-
Oh, it's just straight. I guess basically what was happening, it seems like you would just get fat on either side of it.
Right.
You have to have it tightened.
Yeah, I know.
You have to have it tightened. You have to go back and tighten. He just
I know
ate through
somebody who got that done, yeah, and then they just didn't get it tightened.
No.
Like almost immediately, got it tightened like 1 or 2 times, and then just didn't. And it was like, I think they got it removed ultimately because I'm just like, you have a foreign thing in there you just gave up on completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
wild.
I can't gain the weight back. I can't do it. So even last night when I went home, I didn't eat. Yesterday I forgot to eat. I got home and old Bob, my brain.
Yeah.
I still order like a fat guy too, though. You guys know
course.
I'm fucking.
Yes.
It's just like give me that, do that, and I just have a couple things. But last night when I got home, I was like ready to just make a dish out of nothing. I just started taking things out of the fridge, and then I looked, and there was like 5 different meals in front of me, and I was gonna watch TV.
What are you making? Cereal au gratin souffle?
I'm making cereal tuna fish crab cakes.
Like butter parmesan.
I did make crab.
I'm making salmon toast.
I did make crab cakes one night with tuna fish mayonnaise because I was watching the Food Network, and they.
Oh, you made, instead of crab meat, you did it with tuna.
I was like, dude, I think I can make. I was watching the Food Network.
That doesn't sound bad to me.
It was bad. It was not
little
good.
fried tuna ball?
It was not good.
Yeah, all right.
It was not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
It was
then.
not good. But I took everything back in. I go, what am I doing? I just put everything back in the fridge.
Grab a
And
bag
I,
of chips.
I went to bed. And I can't eat chips. dude.
Fucking
chips.
Food addiction's the
Food
worst.
addiction
It's-
is the worst addiction, I
It
think.
really is.
I had a sex
Well,
addiction.
it's the most accessible thing to feed.
and the most acceptable because like if you go like I'm on the road and I go, all right, I'm not getting wasted. I'm not smoking cigs anymore.
You're
I'm
not
not
sucking
like,
off dudes.
Let me get a
if I
pizza.
if I eat on the road like shitty, I feel like people are looking at you like.
Yeah.
I think it's judged. Yeah, I don't know if it depends. It's no one's stopping you if you're like when you look good, no one stops from doing it. If you realize that's the thing, by the time someone would find out, it's too late. You're like, God damn, I just loved food right out of my great body into a terrible one.
But by people, do you mean like people that work at the club?
Sure, yeah.
But they don't have like, it's not like they're offering good food a lot of the
No,
time.
I know, but I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I think if you went in there and you were like, just say it's like, we're gonna pick. I'm like that's a fat guy's move too. The excuse with the order. We'll do it. Get some nachos and the pizza, and we'll for the room. For the room, by the way.
For all two of us.
Yeah, exactly. 4 plates for the two of us.
For the room.
You're gonna have some, right?
The host, you guys can have some, like totally.
For the room.
But you're always good at that. You do share a lot of, like, if someone comes in and serves, it's like help yourself.
Oh, that's all I
whatever.
do is just like.
You're a master appetizer orderer. You
Yeah,
know,
I
you
just
know
do
exactly. You'll look around the room and go boom, boom, boom. 2 of those, 1 of those, and it's usually a perfect amount unless Josh is there. But
What do I owe you for the carbonara?
hey, what's up? I'm BK Burglar, Bob Kelly, aka the Rooster.
I'm Big J Okerson. I only have one AKA.
I'm a cowboy.
Look, if you love the Bonfire, which you know you do, this is just half of the show.
That's
it.
right. It's the podcast version, everybody. So if you want to hear the whole thing, go to SiriusXM.com/bonfire to get the whole thing.
Yeah, you get tons of other entertainment too. It's not just us. You got other shows that you can go to after you listen to our show. You can go to all kinds of other shows. And you know what? Tell a friend.
But most importantly, this show.
Yeah, this show. Just go to this show.
Do something resembling anything?
I used to sneak though. My thing when I stopped sex addiction, because on the road I would go in, I'd find a massage place, I'd find I'd go on the internet, look at local hookers, and then I'd have everything ready to go if someone wasn't going to meet me or if I wasn't going to meet her, and go back to the room and fucking start dialing or go right to a massage
And then
place.
switch to food.
When it switched to food, I
Started fucking food. You were.
I started fucking food.
You were microwaving cantaloupes and fucking them. He goes, maybe I should start eating this food. I should have stayed to fucking it. Could you imagine if you only fucked pizzas? What a better solution to a problem. Dawn would never get mad at that. Why didn't you answer your phone last night? I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah.
I was nuts deep in a pizza.
She'd never find out because my dick still smelled the same.
Just doing the laundry when you get home. There's just pizza rolls in your underwear.
What is this? Don't look at her.
Don't look away.
She meant nothing to me.
I remember one night I was in the hotel on a Friday night and I had a towel over my stomach as a napkin.
Oh, wow.
And I had
That's a bad
$50
scene.
worth of Chinese food.
That's a bad scene.
Oh, dude, it was a good... Dude, let me tell you something. I remember that night waiting for the food like it was a hooker coming. And then when I got the call, excuse me, sir, I was like so nervous and excited to meet the guy. I gave him an extra tip. I went back up with the brown bag and it weighed like 70 pounds. And I got in the room and I took everything out, had the thing paused, ready to go, what I was watching, got everything ready, made my plate, and then hit play and then started eating. Oh,
Take your pants
I still
off.
do that.
I love it.
I still do that. Ritual eater.
Ritual eater. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
I got to be watching something. I never just eat for fuel.
I eat
Like
out
just
of
eat for
fear.
fuel and keep going.
My thing my mom did to me, I think, if I was leaving the house, she'd go, here, take snacks in case. And I'm like, in case what? In case the world, like.
It's literally how
I'm
you live
gonna-
your life.
I
Mike has a tactical bag and none of it filled with weapons. Each thing a new snack or water bottle he needs.
You have snacks in your bag right now?
100% he
No
does.
way.
Oh, God, 100%.
100%.
I have a
Some
Gatorade.
trail mix that he doesn't enjoy.
I hate it.
It's like a trail mix I don't like.
It's easy. Look, I think I have 3 drinks.
That's a Navy SEAL bag.
See, for the most part, I'd rather not eat something I don't like.
Gatorade,
I'd rather just not eat.
water. Okay,
Gatorade.
you're staying hydrated.
Cheez-Its.
Cheese that you stole from downstairs. I mean, what
Those are
Like
serious
a
Cheez-Its for
Halloween
sure.
bag of Cheez-Its, right? Hang on, I got more.
you got more. All right, there you go.
Gum. A Cliff Bar.
Bar.
Cliff Bar.
Another Cliff Bar.
Because you can't buy just one.
No, of course not. It's a Cliff Bar.
2 packs of gum, 3 packs of gum.
Yeah, you never know.
I'm a fucking
A
hoarder.
coupon for Cliff Bar.
An IOU Cliff Bar because I ran out.
A rain check. I got a Cliff Bar rain check.
Advil.
In case eating hurts.
Jesus Christ, how long are you out during the day?
I'm going to the train and going home.
No, I know. He just
Altoids.
likes to have snacks around.
I like Altoids.
You want one? I'm
Yeah.
always ready.
The man likes to be stacked with snacks.
You know,
This is my problem.
Remember when Keith used to always get Altoids? That was his thing. He always had a can of Altoids on the table.
I do.
One night, they always have chalk on the table at the cellar.
Yeah.
I took a piece of chalk and filed it down to a perfect Altoid,
Oh.
and I stuck it in his Altoid case.
Yeah?
And I got a call at 2 a.m. You motherfucker!
Oh.
You didn't know Altoids cause
You let your friend eat
strokes?
chalk? I don't think
Yeah.
it's okay.
And then he had a stroke.
Related? No one's checked.
Who knows?
I don't. He goes, never came back to me, so I guess we're okay. That's totally cool.
That same guy who called me fat today, indirectly, he's like, how's Keith? He goes, yeah, man, stroke, it's bad. And he started talking about coffee. He's like, I told him, man, coffee's the thing. I think he was drinking a lot of coffee, and that's probably why I had a stroke. I'm like, yeah, it wasn't him drinking 3 bottles of wine, having pasta, not taking his high blood pressure medication, and
Taking Viagra.
whopping dick pills like the Tic Tacs.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was the coffee.
Where's the coffee?
You guys gotta stay off that coffee.
That coffee, man, that gives you a stroke.
That's the best. Remember Eddie Van Halen always said that the tongue, he smoked till the day he died.
Yeah.
And they were like, he has a tongue cancer, and he was like, it's such a smoker's thing. He was like, no, it's the metal, the certain pick that I use when I would put it in my mouth, like it was the thing from that. He goes, not the cigarettes.
Yeah,
You have mouth cancer, and you don't think it's the cigarettes. He goes, nah, dude, this pick. This one kind of pick gave me cancer.
Yeah, pick's made of tumors.
It's not the burn mark cigarettes from your guitar because you can't do a show without smoking a cigarette. Not that.
No.
It's the best. He goes, no. I know you guys probably all think it was cigarette. You go watch. There's great, like, not footage. Maybe there's footage, but there's definitely like interview things where he was like, no, a lot of people think that was cigarettes, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
Jackass.
It's funny. I never thought of him like. I always wanted him to be like the coolest guy. I love Van Halen.
Yeah, I do too.
Fucking love Van Halen. But you hear stories. He was kind of a fucking dick.
I mean, he was a fucking genius.
Yeah,
I give people like that, like they say Steve Jobs was a dick. It's like, yeah, he was a dick, and he invented the greatest shit ever. And Eddie Van Halen was a dick.
You don't get a pass for that, though.
Yeah, you kind of have to be a dick to be that fucking amazing at something, don't you think? I think you give it a pass to Eddie.
No.
What was he a dick? What was he a dick
I hear he was
to?
smashed all the time, and he was just kind of like not a good dude.
When he got sober, maybe he was great. But I mean, David Lee Roth probably sucked.
David
Yeah,
Lee
David,
Roth
let me
was
tell
a
you something.
fucking horrible.
He used to come to
person.
the cellar all the time. He
Yeah.
lived above
I know.
David. David
Dove was his landlord.
was his landlord when he was studying to be a Hasidic ambulance guy.
Yeah.
It was something weird, and he was taking helicopter lessons.
Yeah, he was an EMT.
like,
I think
what-
he is an
David Lee
EMT.
Roth?
I think he is an EMT.
He's an EMT for Hasidics. Yeah.
So funny.
He came through the cellar.
Wow. How many fingers am I holding up?
He came through the room one night while I was on stage, and I go, Dave, how many girls you been with in one night? He goes, 5. And he just walked through. I was like, fucking coolest dude ever.
I like my best
Ease the
celebrity
seat back.
interactions downstairs at the cellar where it was when no one realized that Cuba Gooding Jr. went to the bathroom. So when he was coming back from the bathroom, I go, excuse me, sir, can you say, and then there was Doughboy? And he goes, and then there was Doughboy. And I went, Dominoes, motherfucker. And then everyone was like, oh, fuck, it's Cuba Gooding Jr. You said the line.
Oh, that's cool.
And then the other one was when Dennis Hoff, remember that old creep? The Bunny Ranch guy?
Yeah, he used to come down, yeah.
That guy's a scuzz.
Scuzz.
And then he brought Ron Jeremy one time, another scuzz. But as a young comic, you're like, I want these scuzzes to see me. I want him to let me come scuzz it up at his place. But then when I leave, I'm gonna be like, what a piece of shit this guy is. Thanks for letting me have sex with all of your prostitutes, sir. But this is fucking, you're a piece of shit. Send these girls back to their parents now that I'm done. Now that I've finished, get them out of here. You fucking sex trafficker. But Ron Jeremy was narcoleptic, if you remember that. He falls asleep.
I didn't know that.
That's a weird thing for him to have.
He falls asleep all
I'm
the
sure
time.
all the blood just didn't go to his huge cock.
You'd think,
And then he
maybe.
just pass out.
You don't remember in the? Well, I'll finish telling you this. He was passed out in the corner. So like not the corner, like the corner like that's like against the stage wall.
Yeah.
He was passed out there.
Near the kitchen
sort of in
door?
the light. Yeah, sort of in the light. And I saw it when I first got on stage, but no one else really seemed to be noticing it. And again, I don't think people knew that Ron Jeremy was in the room. And that's why I like the surprising people with this. I go, everyone, that joke was so funny. It murdered Ron Jeremy. And everyone's over. He's like,
That's
I
great.
killed Ron Jeremy. But narcolepsy, dude, I drove with a guy. I'm trying to remember his name, dude. I did a gig forever ago in Florida, opening for Bobby Slayton. He was not very nice to me. But this guy, Joey something. Fuck, I don't remember his name. He had a cool like name too. That was like, but he was a local comic down there. Wore a suit on stage. Big fat coked up party guy. A little older too. He knew Bobby Slayton, and that's why he got the gig. I think I was like featuring or hosting or something. Whatever it was, he got me to come back to his house one night, and then we went to some strip club, and it was such a weird. The whole thing was a weird hang. He's got a cabana house, one of those houses where the backyard is just like, tiki torches and a pool and all that shit.
Yeah.
And just there, when we went to his house, he put a robe on for a little bit so he can do that.
What?
It was very bizarre. But when he was driving me at one point during the day somewhere, every time we were at a red light, he'd start snoring.
Wow.
Fall asleep. And a couple of those times I had to give him like I'll start talking to him like a question. Because I didn't want to go, hey, you're falling asleep. It was so awkward. And I mean, it was so scary. And it was like Florida. So, it's like, there's avenues where it's like a stretch and then you stop for a while. It's all big roads.
Yeah.
And every time we go to the road, you go,
Jesus Christ.
and you'd be like, oh shit, this is terrifying. Because like, also, to be jolted awake and have to drive and trying to act, he definitely lives his life trying to pull off it's not happening. So to have to wake up and be like, So you're going.
Well, maybe you should have spiced up your conversation a little more, Jay.
I will take the blame for that.
Maybe it's
fully.
you. Sometimes.
Well, I only have so much to say about
play
Coke.
with the radio a
I
little
only have so
bit.
much to say about Coke and strippers. I don't know that much about. I know a lot about strippers.
It's
not
a new
Coke.
show. Louis J. Gomez. It's gonna call Skanks. I don't know. It could be big. It might not be.
I drew the art for it.
You see the thing is it's called Legion of Skanks, but it's us.
We're the skanks. I had Terry Hatcher one time at
What?
the cellar when I was hosting. She was sitting right in the
Worst
front.
tits in the biz.
They were-
Yeah, they showed her. I mean, she's so sexy. They finally showed her boobs in I forget what movie it was.
I think she waited to mom. I think she waited to mom age was the problem, right?
No, her tits are just bad.
Where was she? She was pretty
Yeah,
hot.
she got bad
Wasn't
tits.
she
There you go.
Tango and Cash? I don't know, Bobby.
I don't hate
titties are
those.
all right.
Yeah.
Right there. Show,
All right, I get what you're saying.
You know
the
what I'm
split,
saying.
The split goes pretty far in between.
Oh yeah, they're heavy.
you think that they were going to be better than that?
Bell bottoms.
I'll give you.
for those
Yeah,
not
right, that's the
seeing
one
it.
right there, the top.
I mean,
They look like Bobby's robot tits from his original Skankfest picture.
Fat Bobby, fat robot.
they
Fat
look like
Robob.
bags of pears.
Yeah, they're a little. I mean, I'm not gonna say they're bad tits.
They're not bad.
But for her, I was expecting a lot more.
Agreed.
I
They're
was
a
a-
little. They're a little emptier than you'd think they'd be.
Because this is coming off of Phoebe Cates' tits. You know what I mean? When you started seeing like women's tits in movies.
you get the little titties.
Yeah, but she had great titties. Phoebe Cates.
Is that Terry's bush?
Yeah, she had a big bush too.
What?
think
What
that's
was
a
she?
fake.
That's a
Yeah,
throwback.
that was fake. What was she? Tango and Cash, Terry Hatcher. I thought that was her hottest to me.
She was hot. That yeah, she was hot.
She was.
What's her name? The
She was-
Clark Kent show.
I never watched that.
Look, I mean, come on, son.
I mean, they
El
are just
Natural.
like. They are just completely like. They're not. Those tits aren't going to get bad.
No, those are fantastic boobs.
They're probably when Drop Dead Fred comes by. Those things goes. Oh, your boobs have stayed right up where they were when I met you.
Drop
Is that how Drop Dead Fred talks?
How great was that movie?
I don't remember.
I love that movie. I fucking love that
Was
movie.
it?
I only watched it once.
Oh yeah. I love
Was that
one.
Yahoo Serious also?
No, that was not Yahoo Serious.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, it was the. He's actually crazy now. He said something. Yeah, this guy. He actually said something in the to some fan was recording him, and he said some fucking apocalyptic shit, and then about the government and the world, and they have you watching this shit, and then he died like a week later or something like that.
What?
Yeah,
Rick
some crazy
Mayall?
stuff, yeah.
They killed Drop Dead Fred.
Yeah, that's what they.
Oh God, damn! He has figment of your imagination eyes.
he has pan labyrinth eyes. Like, they should be on hands.
He's got young Frankenstein eyes.
yeah. Igor, he's got Igor
Dim
eyes.
your eyes. Too late.
God damn,
That's weird.
man! Yahoo Serious is still around somewhere in the world.
I know.
Does he
Where
still
do you
get
think
any
he
work?
is?
Probably Australia.
Hated that movie.
Young Einstein.
I hated that time of movies was a weird time because they made so many shit movies.
There was
like that.
only. There's no streaming services. It was only the theater. If they were going to spend the money to make it, they got to put in. That's why I say it all the time. The action movies we saw in the theaters. There's not going to. There won't be another new Jean-Claude Van Damme like karate action guy. That's
Yeah,
never
has to
existed.
be.
The action's all now like explosion.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But I wonder if things come full circle. I wonder if like we're 10 years away from like a resurgence of ninja movies again.
I love ninja movies.
Yeah,
I love
AI
ninja movies.
and shit.
No, I mean just like people getting back into ninja stuff.
Like
and then
Wu-Tang ninja movies or like
No, that's not
Crouching
ninja.
Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
that's
Like,
kung fu
That's
is what you're
kung fu.
thinking of. I'm talking about ninja.
am I being
Yeah.
racist with my?
You're being a little bit racist.
I mean, how
because
dare
it
you?
shows-
Their eyes go up, the other ones go down.
whichever way they tape them.
climb trees and
No, ninja. They had a lot of ninja movies with the claws.
Yeah.
Puff of smoke.
Revenge of the Ninja,
Yeah.
Ninja 3D Domination, my favorite, and then Enter the Ninja, American Ninja.
American Ninja was a good one.
American Ninja that became Michael Dudikoff
How do you fucking pull that, dude?
because Michael Dudikoff, the only other thing he was in,
Here's the reason.
only other thing he was in, Bachelor Party with Tom Hanks. He plays like the weird kind of like one of their weird buddies, and not like and then he goes on to play super serious American Ninja for a bunch of
I
movies.
gotta get high, dude.
No, Jay
I gotta
does-
start
Jay
smoking
does-
weed with you, dude.
I knew this information far before
He
we.
does culture math. Like he
It's
somehow
nuts.
like literally knows this
How do
to
you,
this to this to
How
this
do you
to this.
I
pull
showed
fucking that
Christine.
name?
I showed Christina. I forget his name actually, but I showed Christine the other day a character. Which, by the way, you guys say this Walton Goggins character's coming back. I'm on. He hasn't been in episode
Good.
3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 so far.
He's coming back, dude. And when he comes back, he's in it. And
Okay.
he's the co-star.
All
When he
right.
comes back, dude,
Jesus
it's him
Christ.
and Raylan, and he's doing his own thing. But he comes back as an anti-hero. Like you're
Yeah.
rooting for him.
But there was a yeah, 'cause he says he's guided by God now or something.
Oh, wait till Michael Rappaport comes in. He's fucking great.
Oh, really?
And the woman that play, oh, dude,
Does he slap Ari?
It get,
What does he do? Does he slap Ari in this one? But I showed Christine yesterday. I was able to pull the guy who's like the dentist who they were trying to protect in season 1. Like
Yeah.
the guy, it's Cameron. It's Ferris Bueller's best friend from
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah, I did a movie with him. I did Ghost Town with him.
Alan Ruck.
Great guy.
Alan Ruck.
Yeah.
Great guy. What else was he in other
He
than
was,
that?
me and him did Ghost Town. He was a
Speed,
ghost.
I think he was in.
Yeah,
Was
he's-
he?
He's in a lot of shit. He's
He's never like the guy. He's like
the other guy.
he's like the
Friend
other
of guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those you see pop up was like, who's the nerd friend? Not Skippy, not Mark Price from Family Ties, but remember there was Boner Stabone.
Yeah.
And what was the other friend
Eddie.
on Hogan Family? Eddie.
No, that was Growing Pains, not Hogan Family. Boner Stabone was Mike Seaver's best friend.
I'm thinking of, I think Hogan Family's nerd best friend.
Skippy was Family Ties. Boner and Eddie were Mike Seaver's best friends. I don't know Hogan Family's dork.
Because that guy's in a lot of things. He's in a commercial.
I was in
Some
jail.
parts of the
I was in
Yeah.
jail when you guys were watching this.
No.
I was doing drugs.
I know who you're
I was
talking
being
about.
cool on the streets when you nerds were home watching Hogan's Family.
You don't remember Boner Stabone?
Nah, dude, I was fucking. I was,
Steve Whitting.
I was deep
Steve
into.
Whitting.
I was deep into fucking street fighting.
What did he play?
His name was Bert.
And didn't he die? Died early.
That guy with the glass something? Send me
Boner
a picture.
Stabone.
Oh, Boner Stabone, maybe.
Boner
Do you
died
remember-
early?
Fun thing, Lou. Do you remember Boner Stabone's actual first name?
No.
It was hilarious. Sylvester. His actual name was Sylvester Stabone.
Yeah.
Get out.
Yeah.
How do you remember that?
You know what I love about that? Do you remember the cocaine episode when they do the serious episode of a show? And it was like Mike, Boner, and Eddie go to this hot girl's house. And Boner goes, "Hey, Mike, you rich people go to the bathroom together." But it was really just them going and doing coke. And then they stopped. Remember when they would do this on shows? And they would break
Yeah.
the fourth wall and go like, "Hey, everybody. Like, I know we were joking around today,
And they
but coke
ruined it.
kills."
Yeah, we have the 21 Jump Street. Like, I don't know a whole lot about AIDS, but
Yeah, that's on what was that? The fucking Arnold got raped or molested. Or his friend got molested.
Arnold got out. Dudley got full blown fucked in that bicycle shop. He was never right since.
Boner died? What did he die of? Drugs?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. He was found dead in Canada. The article's just not loading.
Oh, and that's right. He died in Canada.
Boner Stabone.
He started to look like John Frusciante from the Peppers a little bit there,
Oh,
huh?
Jesus.
Oh no, what
You got
happened?
junkie. Well, dude, think about that. I mean, Growing Pains growing up, Mike Seaver was the coolest motherfucker in the world, and he turned into like a Christian
The
He's
dad?
No,
knob.
no.
Mike
Who's
Seaver.
Mike Se-
Kirk Cameron.
Oh, Kirk Cameron. Yeah, he's a. Yeah,
He
he's-
was the coolest growing up.
He's a lunatic.
He's a
He's a
guy.
Jesus freak.
He's a
I
Christian
mean,
fucking wackadoo.
if you don't believe in Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, I guess he is.
Yeah, well,
a
believe
lunatic.
that. Him and Willie Ames got
I guess if
fucking.
you-
Him
I
and
gue-
Willie Ames must have got fucked by the same priest.
I guess
because
if
they guys,
you
they're
guys
nuts.
you guys don't want to go to heaven, he's a lunatic.
Yeah,
yeah, look at him, piece of shit.
dude, he's crazy.
From atheist to Christian.
Do you know how
There's a
mean he was?
documentary.
He's such a weird Christ nerd that this guy. Do you know they had that
Christ
girl?
nerd,
They put that
dude.
girl Julie McCullough, the Playboy girl, on the show to play his girlfriend, and he wanted it written out immediately. He wouldn't interact with her on the set and everything. 'Cause he thought she was like a piece of shit tramp, and then she had to like work with him. It's so fucked up.
Is that did she
She was
play?
hot.
Did she play Boom Boom Berkowitz? Was that her name? Because there was a girl on Growing Pains whose name.
No,
was
she was
Boom Boom
actually she was
Berkowitz.
his girlfriend on the show. It was like a serious
How,
girlfriend. they made.
how fucked up is Hollywood though? If you really believe in Jesus Christ, they ban you. But if you fuck kids and rape women, you can have a long-lasting career.
Hell yeah.
That's crazy.
It's Hollywood.
It's a man's world. How about Tracy Gold? Tracy Gold got fat, had an eating disorder, and got through it so quick that as soon as Growing Pains was over, she was able to star in the own TV movie about her.
As the after.
Yeah, she just stars as herself. Like, yeah, it was a pretty rough
Oh
year.
yeah, I remember her. She was his. That's right. That's right. Yeah, dude, Kirk Cameron. Man, what a
Christine,
fucking
look up. Now we've seen her face.
tits.
Look up nude.
There's no way there's nudes of her.
She's a Playboy girl.
Oh, she was.
It's the whole
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
Ooh, as long as we got
Oh, that's
those
nice.
titties.
Yeah.
I love when it's blonde on top and dark black down the bottom.
Me too. That's a goodie right there. That was her famous picture right there with the beaver.
God,
Man, look
Yeah,
at
she was
she
great.
goes, "Oh me, whoops."
very sexy.
She was great.
Oh, look at that Heine.
Oh, I love the tan lines.
Heine,
What?
dude.
Back again with the handshake. Boom, scat, boom,
Fucking
scat,
tan
boom,
line.
bang.
Dude, that is good. What's it called? The ceiling fan? What do you guys call that thing? The ceiling fan?
Nude with the boots. Stand. Oh, whoa.
Oh no!
She got balls on her. On her.
I don't
is
think
that?
it's. I don't think it's real.
Why not?
It's soft core, probably. Shit.
No, that's something in her, dude.
That's bed and breakfast porn.
Yeah,
Look at that bed.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
a horrible
This is
fucking-
soft core stuff.
Yeah,
Those
this-
are weird titties.
Don't you dare.
That's not softcore,
That's
dude. That's
real,
that's
yeah.
in her.
I remember seeing this. It's softcore.
Is it softcore? I thought you weren't supposed to show the.
You can't be a. There's also no such thing as a scream queen anymore because those movies just get no play anywhere. Those kind of horror movies.
Yeah, you can't.
Remember like Linnea Quigley? Oh, I loved her. She was Linnea Quigley was the naked zombie in Return of the Living Dead. Remember the punk rockers?
Yeah.
And she was the first one that got turned. She was naked in a lot. She's pretty rough looking now, Linnea Quigley. She still pops up, but like when she was young, she was great.
They don't really have. They have guys more naked in movies now than girls.
Thank God. And I think I speak for all of us when I say thank God for that.
About time.
Let's not.
Sick of imagining.
Hang on now.
Hold up.
guys. We're taking a
That's a
wrong
great-
turn.
I'll tell you what, when they have a flapping, when they have a wiener out in a show or something, I look at it as much as I look at the female nudity because I'm still blown away that they're willing to do it. You saw the end of that movie, right? What's Saltburn? With that Barry Koenig, is that his name? Just runs around just dancing with his wiener whipping everywhere.
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, treat yourself.
What is Saltburn? What is that about?
About a guy with a wiener.
About a rich kid, or no, yeah, it's about a rich kid who befriends like a sort of a loser kid, and he brings the loser kid back to his family's estate. It's one of those like every other kind of movie. He like weasels in and become like the family falls apart somehow. He always ends up being the good guy. You know, like he's like a piece of shit.
Is that a plane? That's a plane movie, right?
Well, except for this part.
Whoa.
Jeez.
I wish Ali Sadiq was here.
Who walks around like that?
I'm so
I wish
glad
I was
he's
a devout
not.
Muslim here for this. But this kid worked it out.
Oh, that's a fake wiener, dude.
No, it's not.
That's a prosthetic.
That can't be his wiener. He has
It's
something
not.
on it. No way.
I'm telling you, it's real.
No.
I'm sorry to inform you, Bobby.
Do you know I actually did a movie where I did a dance like this in a G-string?
It's a cocaine
No.
wiener
Yeah.
too. He's doing coke in his.
It's called Dating Games. I played the gay roommate, and one of the scenes I had to dance around in a gold G-string.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I did it.
Why?
They had to put makeup on my bum and Ev. They had to shave my little cheek. Not that much though. I don't have that much hair on my bum. No.
Man,
Because
you
it was
really
a-
want to act.
Dude, it was I moved to New York the first month. I booked 3 things, and I booked that movie.
Dude, you'd have gotten mouth fucked by Epstein in 2 seconds.
100%.
to be in like Phantoms or something.
Dude, I
Not
do
even
it.
anything good.
I do it now. Tarantino put me in his last film. I'll suck everybody off in the cast.
Go visit him.
Yeah.
Everybody
Dude,
do-
you were on our TV the other day. Law and Order, Bobby.
No, was I?
Yes, you were,
I'm
sir.
a fine actor.
Yep.
Look at this guy's wang.
Yeah, this is a big long montage of dork. To be honest, what's he doing? Doing coke.
He's
dancing around?
celebrating. He's celebrating in his new manner.
This was the audition. He had to audition this scene.
I bet.
With his wang out.
That wouldn't blow my mind.
He also fucks a grave.
I'm
They
sorry,
show
what?
it there too.
This is not how
He
I would
pulls his
celebrate.
wiener out and fucks a grave.
Really?
Fucks
Yeah.
the dirt.
What's he going to do with this? He's going to bang the box?
I don't know what. I forget what the rocks are.
But he's also a little guy, so he's got no body weight on him, so his cock is.
Does it make you feel better if he didn't have a big cock?
Yep.
Why?
It would. I don't know. I don't like seeing a big wang hang.
No, I do for some reason. If I'm going to see one, let's see. I want to see the smallest of the small, or the biggest of the big.
You don't want to see the middleest.
I don't care about a middle.
You don't wanna see
sized
yours?
dick. Yeah, I don't want to see my dick. No, show me something where I can. Show me a dick that makes me feel better about my dick, or show me a dick that I go, this is obnoxious.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, show me one smaller than me so it can fit in my butt, or show her one that's bigger so it can fit in my big fat mouth. Ali Sadiq was here for this.
No, stop. I'm so glad he's
So
not.
happy you. It's so funny you apologize. Like, it's fine.
I just felt a little bad,
He's
you know?
a comic. He's
I know,
funny.
but
I get you. I get you getting that instinct.
but
That's your second time hanging out.
Jacob
with
at the end was like, he's a devout. He used the word devout. He's like, he's a devout Muslim. And I was like,
He told
what?
me it was a
Why? What happened? What'd you do?
We
message.
we brought up a couple things at the end of the show yesterday. Fine show, really great show. And then
It was funny.
we brought up a couple things, and I think I asked him one time, you never did some gay stuff, or? And he's like,
You don't like see other guys' dicks ever? You said. You said.
he went, no, no, and then we showed him this. That's how
What?
Yep, there you go. That's how we ended the show.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, he was doing a science experiment to see if he will if he lights a match in front of his dick hole and pees while he's pumping gas up his own ass. Will he become a human flamethrower?
Wow.
I
By
actually,
the way, this guy's got a swinger on him, huh?
he's got a big one on
It's
him.
an old stinky dick too.
Oh yeah,
that
for
thing
sure.
smells like old soup.
That's a stinky gas thing too.
Where's that diesel in there?
Anybody pulling out a gas thing from the machine and going,
It's like was that corn
"The
on
fuck
there?
is that?"
I tell you what, harder than it looks. I tried it yesterday on the way home.
Oh,
Yeah?
Harder than it looks.
Didn't work out.
No.
It seems like it's thin, that nozzle,
No.
but it's really got grip.
If you're gonna start, you have to use the diesel one because it's a little thinner.
Ooh, and I bet
than
it's
the
cold,
regular
too.
one. Oh, it's cold.
yeah.
it's very cold.
Cold metal up the can.
Wait, was that a Kirk Cameron? I saw on your Crows and Page. Did he make a book? A children's book? Oh, I bet those are great.
I swear to God.
A children's book.
What is it with
Yeah.
religious people?
It's called God Hates Fags.
Yeah. God bless Chick-fil-A.
Hey, you guys read Kirk Cameron's new children's book, God Hates Fags?
I'm the correction bat.
Yeah, your mother's an abortion whore. Your sister's an abortion. So your sister's an abortion slut, and how to deal with such things at holidays.
It's not
You're a mistake.
Freedom Island.
Freedom Island.
Freedom Island.
Pride
like a
comes
podcast.
before the fall. What an intense thing to have kids read.
What's he say? Let's see this on Fox News. This
Oh, Wire Library is so scared of Kirk Cameron's book.
Say you want to host a drag time story hour with 7-year-olds. You obviously can use your public library for that, but you can't read a book about God at a public library. And the actor Kirk Cameron just learned that. Dozens of public libraries refuse to give him a slot to speak to kids about his new faith-based book called As You Grow. One Rhode Island library told him, quote, "We are a very queer-friendly library. Our messaging does not align." Okay.
Look how serious he looks.
For coming on. So they wouldn't let you read this book? This book was banned.
This guy wore a
in
piano key
libraries?
tie.
He used to wear a bow tie.
he would slide
that?
into the room
Oh,
with his
yeah.
socks.
Tucker used to wear a bow tie. He got rid of
Willie
that.
Ames went batshit too, same exact way.
Controversial is this book?
Well, it's a book that teaches biblical wisdom through the seasons of life to children and the value of growing the fruit of the Spirit, like love, joy, kindness, patience, gentleness, self-control.
Get that bullshit out of
Yeah,
here. Fuck you.
Bring that gay clown in
Hate speech.
here. Get that gay clown to dance in front of these kids.
I like queers.
If you'll excuse me, Kirk, I have a couple of lady boys dancing behind me here, getting ready for a children's show at 3 p.m. It is fun. You could use that as the benchmark for anything. Oh, you can't do this in public anymore. Oh, you could have a big fat man dressed as a lady read a book to your kids in the library. But
Yeah, that's literally.
how about this? No one goes to libraries. Do full drag shows. Repurpose them. No one goes to a fucking library.
Have the drag queen read his book to the kids and see what works.
And set herself on fire.
Now, Christ said anything that's not a man and a woman is bullshit.
You better work.
You know what I say to that? You can sacrifice your sacro sitting in the back row. Hump for a bump.
Hump for a bump.
And all that jazz.
You know who else went nuts? The Stephen Baldwin. I follow him on Instagram. Man,
Religious nut too, yeah.
He
remember
went.
at least now he's just doing religious. Remember he was for a while he was skateboarding for the Lord at like 50, just eating shit constantly.
But now he's
for
doing,
the Lord will go like, ow!
now
You're just eating curb for Christ.
He's doing sexy faces to music,
people are fucking nuts,
and then
dude.
throwing in Jesus. It's uncomfortable.
Happens to everybody, dude. Randy Quaid lives in a dumpster, like peeking out on the top constantly. That's where
Rosaries.
Yeah.
You don't think we're going to see Kurt in the bushes of the hills? Instead
No,
of a house?
Metzger? Oh, absolutely, dude. Kurt's be a
God.
person covered in blood, naked when you turn a corner in the Hollywood Hills.
Kurt compound.
Hey, I did something bad.
He's just holding Kyle's head.
He said he was nothing without me.
What's that?
Stephen Baldwin, How I Came to Christ.
Dude, Stephen, his Instagram, him dancing and singing, and he wets his lips. It's almost sexy.
Who's this lady with droop eyes?
Sexy for Jesus.
Droop eyes, droop face. Gee, she has a dick nose. Wow.
It looks like her eyes are melting off her face.
Her nose looks like that celebration dick from before.
Thank God for that microphone covering half her face.
Ugh.
My God.
Oh Jesus, he looks horrible.
Dude, he looks way worse. Bring up his Instagram, Christine. It's so weird. Look at all right, where's the sexy one? Yeah. The one at the top right. No, the top right. Right there. That one. Look at this.
Turn it up.
He's just dancing, puckering his lips, holding up a symbol. What's the symbol?
It's a little it's a Pac-Man ghost, and it says, "Be blessed today, my friends, and know that when walking in true power of Almighty, then you're free." And if you don't know that, Psalm 91, "No Ordinary Love" by Sade playing, by the way.
That's Justin Bieber's father-in-law.
Who
what?
Stephen Baldwin.
Justin
Really?
Bieber's father-in-law.
It's her.
Haley, I believe Haley Baldwin's his daughter.
Wow.
Look at him.
That's pretty
blowing
funny.
kisses and shit.
Biebs is on his way over.
Holy
Shit.
Ghost DJ.
Yeah, when he does like little speeches on his Instagram, it's pretty wild.
Dude, I
He's-
promise if I find Jesus, I'm going to do it nice and quiet, and I'm not going to put
find
psalms on my.
Jesus.
I'm not. I
Please
lost
don't
him.
find
I purposefully.
Why,
No, I'm never going to.
Why do you hate
Oh my
Jesus?
God.
What did Jesus
I
do,
don't- I
Christine?
I hate 'em all.
Oh, you love the earth, wind, water, and fire.
Much more than Jesus.
I hate people that force bullshit.
Bob, you love Jesus? But white Jesus, right?
Hang on one second.
Only white Jesus.
That was funny yesterday. Your question. I should have stuck to those.
White Jesus or black Jesus?
Yeah, your fucking your Jason Ellis question is what threw us over the fucking. That one really put us on tilt.
I forget the question.
I
You asked
remember
if
the
it
question.
smelled the same as a prison shower.
Yep, that didn't
implying
work.
butt
What?
sex.
I said, did Jason Ellis's backyard smell like prison showers?
Jay was sick yesterday, so he's asking questions through me, and I didn't read through them. I just went with them one by one. And then
Well, you'll know better than that now.
Yeah, I did that, and then I talked about gay sex, and then I brought up a guy sticking a hose in his asshole.
Oh my God.
You did double down. When push came to shove, you doubled down hard.
Well,
Well, you love dicks, don't you, Ali? No? Well, here's another one.
I didn't know Jacob's break hand was don't do gay shit hand.
You gotta just say it. You gotta just say it. Stop before our guest gets upset. Mike Finoia.
Finoia.
He's going to be at the Brokerage Comedy Club in Long Island, June 28th and 29th. Zany's in Chicago, August 1st through the 3rd. For tickets and all their tour dates, visit MikeFinoia.com. And don't forget Robert Kelly at New York Comedy Club in Stamford, Connecticut this Friday and Saturday. After that, he'll be in Port Charlotte, Florida, St. Louis, Timonium, Maryland. Magoobs?
Goobs.
Nice. And you can see Bobby every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. at the Flat Black Pussycat Lounge at the Comedy Cellar. For tickets and all tour dates, visit punchup.live/Robert Kelly.
Big J is going to be at the Summit Comedy Club in Fort Wayne, Indiana, May 17th and 18th, Friday and Saturday. The Irvine Improv, June 7th and 8th. For tickets and all of the tour dates, go to bigjcomedy.com. We'll be right back. It's the Bonfire.